Hey guys, Ronnie Calhoun here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight, and we are in the studio with Patricia Gaudet Huffines and my man Nathan Gaudet. How are you, buddy? Good. We were just talking about your cool swoop on your hair. You're looking good. Pretty sharp.
Well, funny hairs. Well, quite anyway.
Says he has funny ears.
Funny
Looks
hair.
a little cray-cray.
Oh my goodness! You see what I got? So we're here today because Nathan recently competed at the Special Olympics U.S. Games in Orlando.
You got
Okay, that's what I was going to ask you. How many events did he compete in? Three events.
in 3 events. That's right.
3 events.
Mm-hmm.
And what medals are these? What events were they?
So we had yes. Well, we can show them these in a little bit later, but it was freestyle, backstroke, and relay with the other 3 young men who were on his team.
Okay, awesome. And what medals are these?
Well, there's 3 of them, baby.
Okay.
So we got a 4th place in backstroke.
Wow.
Right. Mm-hmm. And then we got over here 5th place in freestyle.
That's what I'm talking about.
And then over here in relay, got 7th place.
Wow. So you did pretty good, didn't you? That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. He was Mr. Joe was his coach.
Okay.
And so, but these are for
so whenever y'all came in, he had a whole handful of medals. I said, wow.
Those.
And these are from Mississippi, and these are past medals from the state of Mississippi.
Correct. And those are held at Keesler Air Force Base.
Keesler Air Force Base.
Yes.
Man, those are sharp right there. You're going to have a whole room for medals. Those are cool.
Gold.
We're going to take a picture with these in a little while.
Joe.
Mm-hmm. Did Coach Joe give you that one? He did, huh?
Coach Joe, okay.
All right.
And Coach Joe is his coach here in Mississippi.
Actually, it's well, yes, but it was for the USA Games. His coach is Rose Minette, his grandmother for the state games, which worked hard for those. Worked real hard for them.
And last time that we had you in before you guys went to this, I believe you said that was who taught him to swim growing up, right?
That's right. Yeah. Yep. He wasn't even walking when she threw him in the pool. But then, she's an old coach for the babies. Years and years ago she did it.
So let's back up a little bit and let's talk about the Mississippi, the trials in Mississippi. How was that?
Mm-hmm. Well, what they did was they set up every month since January. We would go to different pools in Mississippi with the other team members. We've got 4 women and 4 men to be on the USA team. Okay. And what they would do is all come together at different pools in Mississippi to do some time trials and also to practice together because they did a relay together. The men and the women did a relay together. So we had to do
You have to get that
mm-hmm.
cohesion.
It was. Yeah. And it was awesome. I mean, it really helped a lot once we got to Orlando for sure.
So what was the training like? Was it pretty intense training for him?
Up to it. I mean, since we knew since last fall that Nathan was going to be in it, we practiced twice a day at the senior citizen pool. Big shout out to Maxine McAndrews. She's a big supporter of Special Olympics, and she really wanted to be there for Nathan and make sure that he was able to get the good training that he needed. So Nana was there, Rose Minette Gaudet, mm-hmm. and she's been his coach for a long time, and so we're very appreciative of them.
So he had a lot of support. A lot of people were pulling for you too. Okay, well let's jump a little bit to nationals. I know whenever you were explaining it to me, the first time before y'all left, you were telling me that there was going to be several days that you couldn't be with them, and they would be.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about
that was interesting.
how was it from the anxiety and stuff. How was it from your perspective?
Well, it was a little scary. I mean, it's the first time that I've handed Nathan over to family members, but for a few days, Rosemanette primarily, but to just let him go out of state. I mean, they ended up all meeting up in Jackson. Over 150 of the special athletes in Mississippi met up in Jackson, but we wanted to drive, and they wouldn't allow us to drive him. He had to go by bus there, so that they were sure everyone was all together. It's understandable, but they would leave at night, and since I wasn't real great at night driving, I already left in the morning with Rose Manette, and Nathan was dropped off by my husband Danny, and they dropped him off at 6, and so he took off 6 at night and got there at 10 in the morning in Orlando, and I was already there. But so if anything happened in between then I would have had to, of course, come back. But I wanted to make sure that I was there when he got there.
He got there, yeah.
So that worked out well. But from that time on, we didn't have much interaction with him. It was watching him practice at the pool in the mornings and then do his heat. And then we did get to spend a few hours with him at Animal Kingdom, but that was it. He was on his own with the coaches that he had. It was a husband-wife team, Judy and Joe Collins, and they're up in Meridian. And their daughter is also on the team, on the women's team. So they had a vested interest. They went up with Nathan, watched over him, coached him. And then we also had Catherine Crutcher, who is a Natchezian, and she helped out. She was a great assistant in helping Joe and Judy kind of wrangle in the 8 athletes. Wrangle is.
So whenever you were posting some pictures on Facebook, whenever you first got there,
yes.
So you were just there as a spectator.
Total spectator.
Because I remember there was one you were like, he's somewhere in this area, like you were like drew a little arrow. And
that's
I was
right.
Like, okay, so you didn't.
No interaction with him except for waving at him at the pool, which we can talk about later about the wave.
Was he looking up fast? Was he looking for you, or?
Yeah, he was looking for me. He was practicing one day. He was going to do his backstroke later on in the afternoon, and we were watching him from up above in the bleachers do his practice backstroke. Okay, and so Nana and I were there, and we were waving at him, hey, and he would, he'd do his backstroke, and he'd wave, and all was good, and then came his heat to do the backstroke. So he's going along, we're screaming and yelling at him. You can hear in the video, we're just going wild for him. Go, Nathan, go. And then he turns around, heads back, and he looks up in the bleachers. And as he does that backstroke, he goes, and you can hear Nana and I go, oh! Oh, man. I said, did he just do what I think he did? And we call it the wave.
The wave. You'll remember that forever, won't you?
Yeah. But
that's awesome.
That kind of shows his
awesome.
His heart, though. It
sure
had
does.
everything to do with, just being there and enjoying himself rather than the competition of it all.
Yeah.
So we just kind of had to roll with it.
The wave. That's awesome.
Wave. We were thinking he could have gotten that third, but it's all good.
So, did you have a good time? You had did you get to meet a lot of friends, a lot of new people? Good. And you had Coach Joe. They were good to you? Good.
Who was your roommate, Nathan? Greg.
Greg. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Gregory.
He was nice. Gregory was nice. Yeah. I saw your pictures and it looked really cool. I was following y'all. A lot of people were following you. There were people all over Facebook that was saying, "Go Nathan." I bet she showed you all those pictures.
Yes.
But you did awesome. I mean, I was really proud of you, and everybody around here was proud of you. And I said, I got to get him in, and he's going to be. This isn't even going to be a short episode. He's going to be a champion. You're our new champion on the Miss Lou Champion Spotlight.
We're proud of him.
Yeah,
definitely.
We're super proud of you. So you enjoyed your time. Were you nervous? You I would have been too. I saw a picture from Disney World. What was that? Did they get to outside of swimming? You said Animal Kingdom and then Disney
Yes.
World. So was there a little bit of?
Yes, there was definitely a little bit of getting out and seeing things, but those two things were basically it. I mean, it like I said, it was a lot of hard work getting there, and then once he was there, to me it was grueling, and it's a hurry up to wait kind of thing.
Yeah.
The first 2 days he didn't even swim. He practiced in the morning for a few minutes, and then sat around and waited while his other teammates swam. And then on Wednesday was his freestyle, and then Thursday was the freestyle finals. Thursday was also his back, and then Friday was his back finals. And then Saturday, which was really difficult for all of them, they were the very last relay, last heat, last event.
That's hard.
And they were all whooped.
Yeah.
Just whooped. They
You're
had
tired,
a
I
great time,
bet.
but 4 years ago, that same team, there's 3 out of the 4. Nathan was the one that was not there 4 years ago.
Okay.
Those 3, they won 4 years ago.
Okay.
So we were really working on that one, but that's difficult when you're the very, very, very last of it all.
Oh, I know. I can only imagine.
Yeah, it was tough. And the heat was rough in there. It was 88 degrees with fans going. It was 101 outside. I asked him right afterwards, would he go back? And what did you say, Nathan? Would you go? No, he would not go. What do you think now?
What about now? Do you want to do it again? You don't think? One time is enough for you?
One time.
One time.
I think the state games, it's one day, or actually one morning. They present the medals, and then they get to go and have fun with the airmen on base. They have lots of different activities there.
Yeah.
This was a lot hard.
Just a lot on them.
A lot on them. Yeah.
It's a great experience.
Yes.
Probably to do one time.
Definitely.
Great experience and meet a lot of good people. And
well, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
It's the camaraderie that I think he got out of it. And I learned that, there were a lot of things that I wasn't sure he could do or figure out. And he was great. He was just fine. I think as, mamas, I just might shelter him a little bit.
Wow.
And, or
Naturally.
try to protect him. Yeah. And there were lots of things that he was fully capable of doing, very comfortable. Matter of fact, there was one time where we ran downstairs after he had an event because we realized that afterwards they would go to the men's locker rooms. And as he came by, most of the kids would stop and give a hug to all their moms and dads. This one was like, hey. We were like, bye. He just walked right by us. We had to laugh.
Oh, my goodness. He said, I've got business to take care of. Huh?
It was funny. It was funny.
Hey guys, Ronnie Calhoun here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight. Summer's here, and that means long, hot days in the Miss Lou. Our friends at Natchez Heating and Cooling are here for you. They make sure you never have to worry about your home's health or efficiency. When you need them, they show up. It's as simple as that. So call Natchez Heating and Cooling for all of your HVAC needs. If you like what we're doing here at Miss Lou Champion Spotlight, make sure to like, follow, share on Facebook and Instagram, and visit our website, MissLouChampions.com. It costs you nothing, and it helps us to continue to shine the spotlight on awesome people right here in our community. So the state ones we'll do again.
Yes,
and
that's
that yearly?
usually right around. Yeah, that's usually right around May, Mother's Day. That's when they've been holding it, and it's at Keesler Air Force Base where the two airmen follow him around and kind of make sure that he gets to where he needs to go, and then they have fun events like they'll have a party, a dance party, and a parade for them, and there's a huge amount of kids that go to that too. Oh yeah, yeah, there's some dancing going on. So hopefully he'll go to that next May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to have you back in next year whenever that comes around. We'll talk about that again. Yeah. So, but before we get out of here, you had some pictures that you sent us. That
like I said, Maxine McAndrews, she's been a great advocate for us and really went the extra mile. We love our Maxine, huh? She's a sweet thing, that's for sure. And, of course, Tommy Jones and Miss C, who are the directors of Special Olympics here in Mississippi. They were hardworking, along with Catherine Crutcher. There you'll see Joe and Judy Collins. That Mr. Joe was your coach, right? Good coach. And Miss Judy was the women's swim team coach for Mississippi. Okay. And in there is also JC, who JC is their daughter, who won gold there and 2 bronzes.
Wow.
Yeah, huh? And then we have Rose Manette, who is in picture number 3 with Nathan and I. Wanted to show that picture. It is real indicative of how proud we are of Nathan.
And where's that picture?
That was right after he received one of his ribbons. So we've got one with him there. Last but not least, the wave picture. That is when I freeze frame that from the backstroke video that I took. So if it's a little blurry, you'll have to excuse it.
That is funny.
But I also put my handwriting, the wave, and sent it off to just a few people that we just had to say, hey, you know. And it was our fault for standing like right in his eyesight, you know. We shouldn't have been doing that, but anyways, it was all good.
I glanced through the pictures when you sent them, but I didn't know the context of each one. But now it makes that's my favorite one already.
Coach Judy said, "No, he didn't do that, did he?"
That's all right. It's all about having fun, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So
Daddy did.
Well, look, I appreciate y'all coming out
Thank you.
And talking about this, because I know there's a lot of people following Nathan whenever he was there, and a lot of people cheering for him. And I just felt like there was a lot of people that would want to kind of hear the follow-up. We talked about it before, and now we just wanted to see how it went.
A lot of great support.
Yeah, we're all proud of you, and you are the champion in our eyes. You're always number one with us, the Miss Lou champion. So, and you're welcome to come in here and talk to me and hang out with me anytime.
Oh yes, they gave him some shoes. They gave him lots of wonderful things like this shirt and his swim outfit. And,
The 7s. Those are nice. Yeah.
Yes. You received those.
I like those. I like the color. It's like the color of water almost.
Well, I know one.
Oh, yes, they gave them insoles.
Yeah, those are cool. That's yeah, that's awesome, man. I like the color. I might have to get me a pair. They're not gonna give me a pair though. I'm not any good at that stuff.
I know.
I can't swim as well as you, so they're not gonna give me any. Oh goodness. Well, again, we want to thank y'all for coming.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting us.
And I hope everybody watching this today has enjoyed hearing about it as much as I have. And we want to say thank you to all of our partners out there who make these interviews possible for us to get out there and talk to people in the community and spread positivity and talk to champions.
And thanks for everyone's support.
Yes, indeed. And as I always say, God bless everybody out there. And as always, have a champion day. Good job, buddy.
Hey y'all, it's Juliana Wallace, and if you like what we're doing here at Miss Lou Champion Spotlight, make sure to like, follow, and share on all of our social media platforms. It costs you nothing, and it helps us continue to spread positivity all throughout the Miss Lou.
Hey guys, Ronnie Calhoun here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight. We want to tell you about our awesome partner, Dr. Greg and Greg Veterinary Hospital. Greg Veterinary Hospital has been providing comprehensive, reliable, cutting-edge veterinary services to pets in the Miss Lou since 2002. They welcome pets of all shapes and sizes who are in need of emergency treatment or who require routine medical, surgical, and dental care. Dr. Greg and his team offer a long list of services, including in-house laboratory diagnostics, digital x-ray, soft tissue, orthopedic surgery, dental care, extractions, laser surgery, laser therapy, preventative health, and wellness plans. And if you need grooming and boarding services, they do that too. So call Greg Veterinary Hospital today.
Welcome to your new hospital, Trinity Medical. Located in Faraday, Trinity Medical is the only acute care facility in the Tri-Parish area. Here you will find an active pursuit of holistic health, a strong, honest group of clinicians, and a consciousness of others that transcends the 80,000 square feet committed to you and your loved ones. Trinity Medical. People you know, caring for people you love.
Come see us for all your handmade and fine jewelry needs here at 415 Main Street in Natchez, Mississippi. You can also find us on the web at risandShineStudio.com. Always remember to smile big, shine bright, and enjoy the journey.